Check 1 2. Test 1 2 3. 1 2 3 4. Just so you know, John, I am by myself tonight. John Slaughter apparently slipped on the snow cleaning his driveway this morning and wrenched his back, so he's on bed rest for a couple of days. So me flying solo with no video tonight. Check 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. One, two, 1 2. Feel like Lawrence Welk doing the onesies and the twosies. Okay, here comes commercials.
KACH, my local radio.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com. When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Tonight's pregame visit with the coach is brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance Services Incorporated, the local independent insurance agency offering you many different options for all of your insurance needs. Call for your competitive quote today at 208-852-20. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we've been in business since 1948. And while many of the faces may have changed, there's one thing that still stays the same: our personalized customer service. Our customers will always come first, whatever your needs. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we have many different insurance options and can find the right option for you and your needs. Call us today to find out more. 208-852-2500.
All right.
208-852.
Yeah, let's go just leave it unplugged. That's fine.
I sent Sarah a text, never got an answer, so. What good is that going to do?
Who the hell is that? Harris kills.
This is your countdown for the Preston Indians pregame show. Pregame in 30 seconds from Mark. As we'll have a good game today, hopefully. And pregame show will start in 15 seconds from Mark. Pregame in 10 seconds from Mark. Have a good game. Pre-game show in 5 seconds from Mark. This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com. And a very pleasant good evening, everybody, as we welcome you into Preston Gym, as tonight the Preston Indians will play host to the Lady Diamondbacks from Century High School. Dan Hubbard with you. Flying solo tonight. John Slaughter not with us. He has the night off tonight. He'll join us hopefully again next week when the Lady Indians have a couple more games next week, along with the boys as well on the road. So John, will wish you a speedy recovery, and we'll talk to you next week. So tonight, the Lady Indians 13-5 on the year. They're 3-0 in conference play, and they've already wrapped up the conference championship, so they know they're going to be hosting the district tournament when it gets started the 1st of February, as they look to wrap up conference play here tonight and complete the conference season with a perfect record with a victory tonight here over the Lady Diamondbacks from Century. They beat them the first time they played back at Century High School in the Snake Pit by a score of 46-19. In fact, that was the second game this year to which the Lady Indians had allowed fewer than 20 points in a game. And as we mentioned, with a win tonight, they can sweep the conference schedule, going a perfect 4-0. In fact, that win that the Indians had against Century, just to show you how tough Century has been over the years, that win that the Indians had against Century was the first time they had beaten them in 4 years. In fact, going back, Preston has only beaten the Lady Diamondbacks twice, going all the way back to the 2017 season. So for the Indians, they're coming off a win against Soda Springs here a few nights ago. It improved their record to 13-5. They beat Soda Springs 62-35, and it was the second time this year they had beaten Soda Springs as well. In fact, now they have beaten Soda Springs a total of 4 straight times. The good thing about that game against Soda Springs the other night was the big three, Ward, Robertson, and Meek, all scoring in double figures, and I think that's the first time that has happened this season. So certainly the Preston offense is rounding into form as we get ready for the conference tournaments. Well, we'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll spend a few minutes with the head coach, Ryan Harris. The coach will be our guest as we continue on the pregame show right after this.
KACH, my local radio.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com. When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Tonight's pregame visit with the coach is brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance Services Incorporated, the local independent insurance agency offering you many different options for all of your insurance needs. Call for your competitive quote today at 208-852-20. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we've been in business since 1948. And while many of the faces may have changed, there's one thing that still stays the same: our personalized customer service. Our customers will always come first, whatever your needs. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we have many different insurance options and can find the right option for you and your needs. Call us today to find out more. 208-852-2500. 208-852-2500, or drop by the office, 85 South State Street.
KACH.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Ryan Harris, our guest, before we square off with the Century Lady Diamondbacks here at Preston Gym here tonight. Coming off another nice win as you knocked off Soda Springs here the other night.
Yeah, I really felt like the other night our girls played one of our best all-around games of the year. I didn't see the final turnover numbers, but I think there were only 5 on the game on the night. We rebounded well. Granted, there weren't a lot of rebounds because we forced a ton of turnovers. And, I just all around I thought that our girls just came out. They played sharp the whole time. We got into our offensive sets. We were very efficient offensively. Offensive rebounds were big, and so it was just a good game, fun game.
It's also nice when you get the balanced scoring that again the big three got again last night or the other night against Soda. It really makes the offense work a lot better.
Oh, for sure, because you can't really dial in or focus in on one or two girls when you got 3 of them, and then Acacia had a really nice night. Found her in the low post a couple of times and finishing well. So yeah, for sure, it's when things are clicking like that, it's just makes the offense just look that much better.
So you take on Century here tonight, a team that you beat a week and a half or so ago, back up at their place at Century High School, and you've got a good look at them, and you have a good idea of what they can do and what they're capable of after graduating all of their best players last year.
Yeah, they have size. I mean, shoot, they have 4 6-footers on their roster, and they're just, I think we talked about this last time, they're just lacking a little bit of guard skill. And so, it's one of those things that if they're able to put something like that together, get the ball down the court, not turn it over, not throw the ball away, I think they could cause you some issues because, they're bigger than us inside, and they have, the Smith girl still a darn good basketball player if she could catch it on the block with her back to the basket. But I thought we did a nice job. I think last game she only had 4 points, and because I don't know that she got any looks of, with her foot on the block and back to the basket. And so as long as we keep up the pressure in the front court, use our aggressiveness, our strengths, which are, the length of our guards, and not only guards, but wings, and even Amber and Acacia can give us some nice length. That as long as we use our strength to limit, to attack their weaknesses, I think we'll be just fine.
The Smith girl is a very capable player. I mean, the other night against Pocatello, I think she finished with 16.
Yeah, 16, and she's had some 20-point nights too, and so for sure. It's just key of not letting her even be a factor in the game.
You come into the game 3-0 in conference play. Does it matter? Did you finish the conference season 4-0, or does you just look forward to what's coming up in the future?
Well, no, it's you can't afford to drop a conference game, because even though you have the home seed for the district tournament locked up, you can't afford to let a team think that they can play with you and come in here and get you. Because all it takes is one bad night in the district tournament, and then your back's up against the wall, and so you want to make sure you take care of business and leave a lasting impression in their mind that they can't play with you. And next time they come here, they're more coming, realizing that, oh boy, we're going down and we got a long night ahead of us. So,
and it doesn't matter that you already know that they're going to be the number 3 seed anyway. You still have to go out and play your game.
Oh, absolutely. They played a good first half against Pocatello the other night, and very well could have won that basketball game, but came out and really struggled in the second half, and Pocatello was able to get the win. And, to be honest with you, yeah, Pocatello's the better team, but I wouldn't be surprised with a Century over Pokey upset in the district tournament. It would surprise you a little, but not, if it happened, you'd be like, yeah, it's possible, so.
Do you try to go a little bit deeper into your bench tonight and get some other people a little bit of experience if you get the opportunity?
Oh, if you get the chance, for sure. We'd like to get some more girls in and get some varsity minutes. And so if the opportunity arises, we'll definitely be looking to do that. So
I look forward to it. Best of luck tonight.
Thanks, Dan.
Ryan Harris, our guest here on the pregame show. We'll take a timeout and back with more right after this.
KACA.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
Having your prescriptions refilled has never been easier. You can refill 24/7, set reminders, save medications, and access your account from the new My Community Pharmacy mobile app offered by Preston Drug. It's simple to use and it's simple to get. Log on to PrestonDrug.com and enter your mobile number. We'll send you the app. It's as simple as that. There are some things in life that have been made easier through technology. This is one of them. The app offered by Preston Drug is a quick and easy way to refill medications and promote a healthy lifestyle. Visit PrestonDrug.com.
A proud member of the co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
It's time for Preston Lady Indians basketball. After making the state tournament a year ago, the new-look Lady Indians look to continue on what has become a winning program. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, celebrating their 75th year in the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce, and now preparing and selling sushi. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts your car may need to keep running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding community since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park region in Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Preston Pharmacy, now with their own app to help make tracking your prescriptions easier. Tonight's game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. Well, we welcome you back in here to Preston High School and Preston Gym, as tonight the Lady Indians will take on the Lady Diamondbacks from Century High School. No video, unfortunately, for us tonight, as we had to order some pieces for our camera, and hopefully they'll be in the first part of next week, and we can bring you more video during our games. Time to meet the starting lineups for tonight's action. As first here for the Lady Diamondbacks, it is Allison Horsley, a 5'6 senior, Libby Evans, a 5'6 junior, Taylor Smith, who is such a versatile player for them. She is a 6' junior. Eloise Sandy, a 6' senior, and Taylor Bull. She is 5'10", and she also is a senior for the Lady Diamondbacks. For the Preston Indians, as the band cranks it up, it'll be the usual starting five, the 5 seniors. Keisha Knapp will get the start in the middle. She had 12 points the other night, one of her best games. In fact, a new season high for her. And she had 5 points in the first game against Century. Riley Ward was 16 points against Soda the other night, and she had 6 in the first game against the Diamondbacks. Amber Anderson, who had 6 points and 4 rebounds in the win over Soda Springs. It'll be Michaela Robertson, 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 steals in the win over the Cardinals the other night. And Haley Meek, who tallied 12 points, and she had 6 steals in that game as well. And she also had 15 points in that first game against the Lady Diamondbacks against Century, a game that Preston won 46-19. Teams are on the floor, ready to go, and tonight's opening tap brought to you by Motor Jungle at 597 North State Street in Preston. Remember, they'll work on any vehicle. Yeah, that even means the one that you drive as well. Motor Jungle, 597 North State Street in Preston. As Knapp will jump center, and is controlled by the Diamondbacks, as it was Smith that out-jumped Knapp. Here's a three-pointer right away and hits it. Libby Evans gives the Diamondbacks a quick lead as she hits an early three-point shot. Comes up in the front court for the Indians as Anderson will give it off to Ward. And right away, Riley's trying to direct traffic a little bit. She wants the cutters to come through. Now she'll put the ball to the floor, take it over onto the left wing where she gives it to Meek. Back out top as it comes to Knapp, to Robertson. Comes it back across the free throw line. She'll go to Meek. Haley with a nice head fake. Her shot is a little bit too long and no good as she'll give it off. And here comes Horsley up the floor into the front court, and then lost it and stepped out of bounds. So Horsley turns the ball over. Got just a little bit too quick for her and lost control of the ball. And here come the Indians back here again on their second possession. They trail 3-0 here early as Robertson on the angle right gives it back out top to Anderson. Amber holds it up over her head. One bounce dribble. She'll give it back to Robertson, who immediately comes back to Meek again at the top of the key. Haley takes it over into the left corner to Ward. Now back to Meek in the corner. Dribbles out of the corner. Out top to Anderson. A little bit out of her range, so she's not going to take that. She gives it off to Robertson as she has it at the free throw line. And again, not going to shoot it. Much better defense this time by the Diamondbacks than what they started the other night against Preston. Robertson looks inside, doesn't have a shot. She'll take the three. It's an air ball picked up by Horsley for Century and tries to dribble it out of the backcourt. She gets cut off, gets it up into the front court to Smith. Down low. The shot there put up by Bull, I believe that was, or Sandy, I'm sorry, as that's no good. Here come Preston again the other way. As the shot there by Knapp, that's no good. Offensive rebound for the Indians. As it comes to Robertson, she tries to put it up and she's fouled. As the foul will go against number 20. That's Taylor Smith, the 6' junior. So here's Michaela Robertson at the free throw line. Had one of her better games of the year the other night against Soda Springs as she hits the first free throw and Preston's on the board. Michaela this year, a 64% free throw shooter. That was her 33rd make in 51 tries. As that one will go in as well. And it's 3-2 as the lead will stay with the Diamondbacks as they get it down low. And there's Anderson, steps in front of the pass to take it away. Quickly, here come the Indians back up the floor. Ward for a three from the left corner. In, out, stays out. Rebound down low, taken away by Sandy. And Sandy, one bounce dribble. Whoops! As Meek and Ward get a piece of the ball and then run into each other, trying to get to the ball over in front of the student section. They crash to the floor. They both get up with smiles on their faces and apologize for running into each other. As the ball will come back to Century as it comes into the deep corner. Down low to Bull, down on the blocks. They try to get it inside to Smith. And again, Preston able to step in front of the pass and take it away as Robertson will bring it back up into the front court. Pass tries to go through it behind Ward. Riley saves it on the floor, picked up by Horsley. Her shot is off the bottom of the backboard, and Bull able to get the rebound and put it back in. 5-2, the Diamondbacks lead here. Coming up on 3 minutes into the first quarter. Riley up into the front court. Goes to the left side, gives it off to Robertson. Comes back across the top of the key. Pulls it back out, wants to get the shot, can't. And down low it goes to Knapp. An uncontested layup for Acacia as she has her first 2 points of the game. And it's a 1-point contest again at 5-4 as Bull drives. Gets it into the corner. Evans gets it back out top. Nice job by Ward. She's got another steal. She drives on Smith. No good. Meeks puts it back up. That's no good. And Riley's got it again. Back to Robertson. A three-pointer from the top of the key. That's going to be just off as Meek goes for it in the corner. Doesn't get it as it's pulled down by Sandy. They give it back to Horsley in the back court. Pressure by the Indians. Horsley able to beat it, gets it up into the front court as they try to get it back to Smith again. And once again, it's Preston able to step in front of the pass and take it away. This time intercepted by Meek. 4:15 to play here in the first quarter as Robertson slows it down just a little bit up into the front court. Now she wants to drive all the way off the glass. It's in and she's fouled. So Robertson draws the foul. The foul will be on Horsley, her first. That's the second on the Lady Diamondbacks as the basket gives the Indians a lead, and Robertson can extend the lead as she goes back to shoot free throws again. She's already made 2 here in the first quarter, and now with a chance to complete the three-point play. High arching free throw is no good. She missed it, and it stays 6-5 Preston. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 1 as it comes back to Horsley. Swing it down into the corner. Back out top to Horsley again. Holds it high over her head. Tries to go to Smith. A little bit too tall for her. Fumbled around by the Diamondbacks, but they're able to get it back. Outside. Here's Richards. Her shot is no good. And again, the ball comes back outside. Here's Bull for a 2-pointer this time. That's no good. And Anderson with a great rebound and then double dribbled as she kind of shuffled her feet a little bit to try to get her balance and double dribbled in the process, but with a great position to get the rebound in front of Smith. So after the double dribble violation, it comes back to the Diamondbacks. Smith down low, a little flip up toward the basket. That's no good. The rebound is off, and Century has that as it'll come back to Horsley again. Down in the corner to Richards. Try to get it down low, and again they get another hand on the pass to the Lady Indians. And they kick it back outside as it comes back to Century once again. Swing it down low to Smith at the block. Can't get a shot. She'll kick it back out. And the shot over there is good. Put up and in by Evans. Evans with 5 here early on as the lead goes back and forth. It's now 7-6 with Century on top with 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Ward wants to drive, gives it to Meek over on the left side, comes back toward the top of the key, now wants to spin and go back where she came. Her shot is off the rim, pulled down there as here comes Richards quickly up into the front court. In the left corner it goes to Horsley, holds it up there, get it back out top again, back to Richards. As Emmy comes across the top of the key, over to Evans on the angle right. All the way down on the right side now as it goes to Horsley, back down low. Great pass and a block from behind by Meek. She blocked the shot of Richards. Quickly up the floor to Anderson. It's off her hands and out of bounds. So that'll get Marissa Allen into the game for Century. As good defense here in the first quarter by the Indians. They've deflected and intercepted several passes already. So here's the Diamondbacks, get it up into the front court. They break the full court pressure, try to get it down low to Smith. The pass is too tall. They save it on the floor, but it comes right to Robertson. Here comes Makacia up into the front court. Meek on the right side, doesn't take the shot. Back to Robertson. Tries to get it off to Knapp before she traveled, which she did. Knapp gives it over to Ward. Now back to Robertson again. Wants to drive the baseline. Scoop shot is a foul, as that's going to go against Smith, and that's going to be her second. So Taylor Smith, the leading scorer for the Lady Diamondbacks, called quickly for her second foul here in the first quarter. 3 on the team, and Robertson will go back to the free throw line. That one bounces off, and it's no good. Tonight's game, first quarter of tonight's game, is brought to you by Preston Dental. Remember, if you need a professional to look at your teeth, that's when you need to call Dr. Iverson. Call 852-3700 or stop by the office at 135 South State. Robertson back to the free throw line again as she makes that one, and that gives her a total of 5 points and ties the game at 7. So we're all even with 1:52 to play here in quarter number 1 here from Preston Gym tonight. As driving is Richards, gets held up along the sideline, and a timeout called by the Diamondbacks with 1:45 to play here in the quarter. Take a timeout. All tied at 7. We're back right after this.
KACH, my local radio. KACH.
We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-3700.
KACH.
So 1:45 to play here in the opening quarter. We're tied at 7. Indians and the Lady Diamondbacks from Century. As the ball belongs to a Century after the timeout. As it comes over to Richards on the angle right. Tries to get it inside. Back to Allen as the ball was deflected by Anderson off of Allen's hands, and it goes out of bounds. As Eloise Sandy comes back into the game. And Emmy Richards will head to the bench here for Century. So Preston has the ball in the backcourt with mild pressure put on by Horsley, who now backs out of it. And she'll wait for Ward to come across the midcourt stripe and pick her up there. Emma Kuntz into the game for the first time for the Indians. Gets it off in the right corner to Ward. Riley drives. Back to Kuntz. 3 from the top of the key. No good. Nice job by Anderson with the offensive rebound down low. Kick it back out. Swing it over to Kuntz. From the left side, a 3 this time is good. Emma Kuntz with a 3-pointer here tonight. And once again, Preston has the lead as they're up 10-7. Front court, it comes to Allen. Swing it down in the corner, back to Evans. Evans holds it there as we go into a minute to play here in the opening quarter. Swing it back to Sandy out top. She'll hold it there, give it off to Bull. Over on the left side, it comes to Allen as Reese Swainston into the game here for the Indians. Is going to be called for the reach-in foul. And that's the first foul of the quarter against the Indians with 42 seconds left here in quarter number 1. As it comes into Horsley, she'll hold it out near the timeline. As Ward is on her, gives it over to Evans. Now back to Horsley in the corner. Back to Evans. Swing it back out top to Bull. She'll launch a 3. No good. Rebound down low is blocked from behind. Taken away by Robertson on the shot by Sandy. Robertson in the front court. Get it back to Kuntz. Holds it. Gives it off. Anderson holds it there. Clock down to 15 seconds now in the corner. As Robertson will back it back out as they'll set up for the last shot with 10 seconds. Clock will continue to wind down as it comes back to Kuntz. Kuntz over on the angle left in the corner. It goes to Swainston. 3, 2, 1. They're not going to get a shot. Nope. They took too long and didn't get a shot off before the end of the quarter. But Preston will lead after the first quarter here tonight as it is 10-7 as Preston has the lead. Back with the second quarter brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest coming up right after this.
KACH.
Stop in at Preston Auto Parts Car Quest and save during the month of January. Autolite Double Platinum Spark Plugs. Buy 8, save $16 after mail-in rebate. 12-ounce can of WD-40 spray-on lubricant, just $5.49. And canisters of Armor All wipes, mix and match different types, 2 for $10. Price is good through February 16th. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, 17 South State Street, where you can save daily on the everyday products you need for your car or truck. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
10-7, Preston has the lead as we start the second quarter, and the Indians have the ball as Ward has it coming across the top of the key. Comes over to Kuntz. She holds it up, doesn't take the shot. She'll give it back to Ward. In the corner it goes to Meek, who dropped the ball out of bounds. So the turnover by the Indians gives the ball back to Century. In the first quarter, Michaela Robertson with 5 points had half of the Indians' total of 10 as we play here in the second quarter. Backcourt pressure put on by the Indians. Horsley holds it, now steps across the timeline. They collapse on Hurd, and it comes to Evans. Back down inside, Smith. Drop the ball, kick it back outside. Now back down low as it gets to Sandy, and she is fouled on the shot. So they call this on, I think they're going to call it on Knapp, and they do. Acacia draws her first foul, second against the Indians, and that's going to send Lucia Sandy to the free throw line. She is a 45% free throw shooter on the year, and the first one is good. Tonight's game brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Call about design options and lot availability. It's Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. Riley Ward leaves as Swainston comes back on the floor. And Sandy makes both free throws, her first 2 points of the game, and it's 10-9, a 1-point lead for the Indians. Pass is too tall, off the hands of Coons from out of bounds as Robertson got it just a little bit too high for her, and it's a turnover, and the ball will come back over again to the Diamondbacks. So again, backcourt pressure, what's been effective here for the Indians in the first quarter of tonight's game as it comes to Smith. She gets around the corner and runs Swainston into the front court. And then back down low, says she's bad pass. Sandy able to save it, threw it back on the court, but threw it right to the Indians. As now Robertson will walk the dribble back up into the front court. Down the left side she'll go. As Bull goes with her, she stops, now comes back across the top of the key. Holds it up, swing it over on the left side as it comes to Meek. Down low it comes to Knapp. Kick it back out to Meek. Head fake. Now she wants to drive. A little scoop shot on the run. That's no good. As the ball is loose, it comes back to Haley again. Little 7-footer from along the baseline, and then she's fouled. A late whistle, and Smith can't believe it. As the ball had bounced off the side of the backboard and went out of bounds before the whistle had even blown. And now they call the foul on Smith, and it's her third, as Meek misses the first free throw. So she's going to have to come out, the top scorer, Taylor Smith, and Marissa Allen will come back in as Smith comes to the comes to the bench. Meek back to the free throw line here, looking for her first point of the game. As the second free throw, she missed them both. As the rebound is off, and here come the Diamondbacks back up in the front court, trailing by 1. As they hold it outside, Bull swings it in the corner as it goes there to Evans. She wants to dribble out of the corner, gets to the left elbow, and then they drop the ball, and what looked like was going to be called a tie-up. Now they're going to call it a holding foul against Knapp. Going to say that Knapp had the hold of the arm and not the ball, which, wow, that's not a good call. So Knapp draws the foul, and that's going to be her second foul as well, and third against the Indians. So Century gets the ball back in. As the ball's deflected, it makes it to its target anyway. Taylor Bull standing out near the top of the key. Goes back to Horsley, now down in the corner to Bull. Passes too tall to try to get it to Allen, but hustling to come and get the ball was Evans and keep it in play here for Century. As Horsley holds it back out near the timeline, has it punched away, goes in the backcourt to get it, and then running down the sidelines for the second time tonight. She stepped on the sideline and she's out of bounds. So Preston still leading by 1, 10-9, as we're a couple minutes into quarter number 2, as the Indians have not scored here in the second quarter as of yet here. As it comes to Meek, wants to drive, she gets cut off. And now she'll bring it back to the top of the key. Horsley gives her a pretty good shove there with her left forearm as Haley again comes around her. Goes to Swainston in the right corner. Reese dribbles it out, gives it to Knapp. Now back to Robertson. Look down low. We're not going to go there. As Robertson comes back around the top of the key, puts it up. That's no good. As the rebound comes off to Allen. Ball is loose in the backcourt, picked up by Sandy. And we have, a foul on the Indians. That's going to be called on Kuntz. That'll be her first of the night. And that puts 4 team fouls now on each side as Kuntz and Swainston both come out of the game. And Preston has their original starting 5 back onto the floor. 5:23 to play here in the second quarter. As it comes to Horsley, she holds it up, gives it to Allen in the front court. All the way, Bull has it. Taylor in the paint. She tries to go up and she gets fouled on the way up. So Bull's going to go to the free throw line as the foul is going to go on Acacia Knapp, and now she has 3. As Swainston's going to have to come back in. As Bull at the free throw line to shoot 2, makes the first, and that ties the game at 10. As Acacia Knapp will come back out, and Reese Swainston back into the game after just coming out a moment ago. So here's Bull to try to break the tie. It's no good. Rebound is off. Touched there by Sandy. It goes out of bounds and will stay with the Indians. Tonight's game brought to you by Stokes Market, True Value, with fresh bakery, deli items, and now fresh sushi made daily. Stokes Market, True Value, 217 South State Street in Preston. 5:05 to play here in the first half. We're tied at 10. As up into the front court, here comes Ward, gives it off to Meek. Haley stands outside, holds the ball high up above her head. Now wants to come back across the top of the key. Looks inside, gives it off to Robertson. Oh, nice move to the left elbow. Down low to go to Anderson. She missed the layup. And then it's off the hands of Anderson trying to get the rebound, and it'll come back to Century. Great pass by Robertson, but Anderson was not able to get the layup to go down. So here comes full court pressure again put on by the Indians. Horsley gives it off to Sandy up into the front court. It comes to Evans. Evans kind of trapped against the sideline. She gets out of it, but now gives it off to Allen in the left corner. Again, they collapse on the ball along the sidelines. Here comes Horsley down the middle. Tried to lay it off down low to Bull. The Indians take it away. As Ward has it again up into the front court. Down the left side, gives it back out top. As Meek again looks at a 3, doesn't take it. Comes around the screen set by Anderson, put it up and in. As Meek gets her first 2 points of the game and gives Preston a lead again. And once again, full court pressure by the Indians after the made basket. Up in the front court, Sandy into the paint as they were able to break the press. She missed the layup, and there's Amber Anderson to grab that rebound. As it comes to Meek, back up into the front court. Haley will slow the ball down just a little bit and try to direct some traffic. Quarter number 2 brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest in downtown Preston. Comes to Anderson, back to Robertson. Top of the free throw line, doesn't get the shot. Meek with a long 3. We got bodies all over the floor down in the paint. No whistles by either other officials as it comes back to Robertson. Down low on the block, it comes back to Anderson. Now back to Robertson again. Meek fakes the 3, wants to drive. Robertson sitting on her wallet in the key, finally able to get up as all the bodies get away from her. And Meek comes up from behind, knocks it away from Horsley, and he goes out of bounds. Robertson was trying to get up, and there was people running around her, and she was not able to finally get herself up off the floor. As just about the time that the shot was missed and played out of bounds, as it'll come to the Diamondbacks when we come back after this commercial break. Brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest.
KACA.
Stop in at Preston Auto Parts Car Quest and save during the month of January. Autolite Double Platinum Spark Plugs. Buy 8, save $16 after mail-in rebate. 12-ounce can of WD-40 spray-on lubricant, just $5.49. And canisters of Armor All wipes, mix and match different types, 2 for $10. Price is good through February 16th. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, 17 South State Street, where you can save daily on the everyday products you need for your car or truck. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest.
KACH.
And tonight's game is also brought to you by West Motors in Preston and Logan. When you find yourself in need of a new car or truck, call West Motors. Stop by and save money today. West Motors in Preston and in Logan. Full court pressure against the Diamondbacks as they get the ball into the backcourt. They break the press, comes up into the front court. Bull has it in the corner, bound down low to Allen. And again, it's taken away by the Indians. This time Robertson steps in front as Michaela brings it up the floor. Wants to cut through the paint, back outside to Meek, top of the key. Back over on the right side, back to Robertson again. She looks inside, nothing there, comes around the screen, set by Anderson. Her shot is good from the left elbow, and a foul from behind as Emmy Richards gave her a bit of a shove on the shot and still went in. And Robertson will go back to the free throw line again. So Preston opens up a 4-point lead at 14-10, and Robertson will try to extend it as the free throw is good by Michaela. She's 3 out of 6 here in the first half. And Preston's lead is 5, 15-10, 2:45 to play. And once again, another bad pass thrown by the Diamondbacks, taken away this time by Meek. Behind the back dribble to try to get away from Evans. She gets up into the front court. Ward runs the baseline. They can't go there. So Meek holds it up over her head. Bring it outside to Robertson. Spin move to get away from Allen. Wants to drive down the middle, give it down low to Anderson. She missed another layup as that one wouldn't go down. Up in the front court, it comes back to Richards. Takes it all the way down into the left corner as poked away by Swainston and will finally roll out of bounds as Richards fell in front of Swainston so she couldn't quite get to the ball before it rolled over the sideline. So Century will have it in the corner in the front court as Horsley holds it over her head, gets it into Allen. Allen pressed up against the sideline. Another bad pass. Horsley hustles all the way around and comes around and gets the ball before it rolls out of bounds. Drives against Ward. Taken by Evans. Into the corner, back to Horsley again. As Ward takes a full right-hand swipe at the ball and comes up empty. As now Allen holds it up, and she brings it back down. As she turns, there's Ward to take it away. She brings it up the court and takes the three. That's no good. As Meek with the rebound has it punched away by Evans, and it'll stay with Preston now with 1:52 to play here in the first half, and Preston up 5, 15-10. We know already that Century will be the number 3 seed in the district tournament when it starts in about a week or so. Swainston with the inbound pass. Comes into Reese as her shot no good. Robertson with the rebound, high off the glass, that's no good. Has another rebound, is she able to go back up again? No. Anderson had the rebound and had it punched away before she could get a shot. And now Meek takes it away. Back to Robertson in the paint, and this time she's fouled. So good defense by the Indians, good rebounding as well. 2 or 3 opportunities, and then Meek able to take it away, and the foul's going to go against Libby Evans. That's her first. And 6 team fouls now against the Diamondbacks, so they're out of fouls for the remaining minute and a half of the first half. Robertson back to the free throw line again. And her 7th free throw of the half is good. She's made 4 out of 7 and has a total of 9 points here in the first half, as the lead is now 16-10. Robertson's next one, nothing but net, as she extends the lead again. And she's into double figures again now with 10 points here in the first half. Bull brings the ball up into the front court as Meek pokes at it. Meek takes it away. She'll control it and now slow it down as she gets back up to the timeline as the defenders were back. She comes around the screen as Evans goes flying through the screen and almost ends up in the front row of the seats over on the far side. Back down low to Anderson. Back outside Robertson to Ward. She doesn't take the shot. Robertson again swings it over into the left corner. Meek for 3. That's no good. Long rebound. Punch by Swainston. Controlled by Horsley for the Diamondbacks. Quickly up into the front court. Evans in the right corner. Can't get her shot. They'll bring it back out top again. Richards for 3. Needs a bounce, won't get it. Ball punched away on the rebound, taken away by Swainston, who then just tries to throw it off some bodies. Picked up again by Richards. That's no good. She's able to hustle to get her own rebound again, as Century will have a third opportunity. Back down low to Richards as she tries to go up, and she's fouled. Robertson got up in the air and came down on her, as Richards had 3 or 4 opportunities at getting shots in that possession and could not get any of them to go down, as the foul on Robertson, her first. Now that's 6 on the Indians now as well, with 36 seconds to play here in the first half. Richards, her first free throw is no good. She is a 67% free throw shooter on the season and missed the first one. Second quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. Whatever your car might need, stop by Preston Auto Parts. They have everything, so you might as well stop in where you'll be treated like a friend, as Richards misses both free throws. In the front court, it comes to Meek. A 3 from the left side. Good. Haley with her first 3 of the game, as a total of 5, and Preston leads by 10, their biggest lead of the game, 20-10. 15 seconds to remain here in the first half. Down low to Sandy, able to put it up and in. She was pretty much all alone at the right block and able to get the layup. Here's Preston up into the front court with 5 seconds, with 4, with 3. Back to Meek. Another 3. Good again at the buzzer. Haley Meek with a pair of 3s in the last 30 seconds of the half, and Preston will lead by 11 going into the break. It's 23-12. So Preston with a pretty good half. Back and forth. Lead changed hands about 4 times. But then Preston kind of found their distance and their range from the three-point country, and Haley Meek sinks a couple in the last minute of the half, and Preston will go off with the 11-point lead. Stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction halftime report is coming up right after the break.
KACH.
Ralph's Construction has been building quality homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston for years. Now they're breaking ground on Phase 3 and will have homes available again soon. However, now is the time to be planning exactly in the Phase 3 lots where you want to be and eventually call home. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Ralph's Construction can have a home ready for you before you know it. Remember, they have floor plans available, or they can build to suit a floor plan that you may desire. Ralph's Construction. Call today, 435-232-1837.
Saving money by shopping with coupons is finally worth it. You don't have to spend hours looking for places to clip the coupons. They can be right at your fingertips on any smart device. Log into your Stokes Market Rewards account to find dozens of coupons every week. It's so easy you can't afford not to use coupons as you shop. They can help you put your rewards account on your smart device at the service desk at Stokes Market in Preston. Shop, enjoy, save with digital coupons at Stokes Market in Preston.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
Franklin County Medical Center Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation Services is dedicated to helping you live your best life. We have trained professional staff to help you improve your athletic endurance and so much more. Whether you are recovering from injury or surgery or need some basic athletic training, we work hard to get you back to doing what you love most. Our speech pathologist can also assist with communication, language, or other speech issues. Learn more about our services at fcmc.org.
KACH.
Well, welcome back here to the Ralph's Construction halftime report, as the Indians leading by 11, 23-12 here at the halftime break. So the Indians with a couple of games left here in the regular season. They'll next be on the floor on Tuesday night of next week when they'll travel to Burley, as you'll get ready to play their final road game. And, of course, that means another meeting with Amara Whiting, who is the best female basketball player in the state right now, averaging 28 points a game, as the Indians will get another look at her coming up on a Tuesday night. Then it's back here a week from next week on Thursday. That's a makeup game against Logan, a game that was scheduled for the beginning of the season, as that will also be senior night coming up on Thursday of next week. So in the first half here this evening, Preston did a very good job defensively, able to get their hands on a lot of balls, step in right in front and intercept a lot of passes cleanly, and it led to a lot of outnumbered breaks for the Indians, as they probably didn't make as many layups as they would have liked, but they were able to turn it into points. Haley Meek found her range from three-point country just before the end of the half as well, as the Indians hit their first two three-point shots of the half and went off with the 23-12 lead. Big score in the first half for the Indians was Michaela Robertson, who finished the half with 10, but half of her points, 5, came from the free throw line, where she was 5 of 8 in the first half of the game. The 64% free throw shooter in Robertson, as she was able to capitalize on the opportunities that she was given in the first half. High point person for the Lady Diamondbacks in the first half, Libby Evans, who hit a three-pointer early and then had another bucket as well. She finished the half with 5. So 23-12, Preston on top. As we'll take a timeout, we'll come back, we'll look at the scoring from the first half. We'll do all that as we continue right after this.
KACA.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State in Preston.
Webb Funeral Home, established in Preston in 1925, has served the needs of Franklin County families and their neighbors for several generations. Now in their modern new full-service facilities just off Highway 91 south of Preston, Webb Funeral Home continues to offer caring and professional services to all residents of the area in their time of need. Funeral directors Douglas Webb, Ron Smaley, and Jordan Webb, along with aftercare specialist Jody Rasmussen, thank you for your trust in them and welcome your questions and concerns anytime. A message from your friends at Webb Funeral Home.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
The Limbic Arc may help you or someone you know be more calm. It's simple to use. Find out more by logging on to mylocalradio.com and clicking on the Limbic Arc logo. Check it out now. Visit mylocalradio.com and click on any.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Well, look at the halftime numbers brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto through Liberty Mutual. Call Naylor Insurance, 852-0810. For the Diamondbacks, it was Libby Evans with 5 to lead them in the first half in scoring. Elise Sandy had 4. Taylor Bull had 3 in the first half, as they were 3 out of 5 from the free throw line and made 1 3-point basket. For the Indians, it was Keisha Knapp with 2 points, but she spent most of the half on the bench with 3 fouls. Riley Ward did not score in the first half. Either did Amber Anderson. Michaela Robertson with 10. Emma Kuntz with a total of 3 in the first half, and Haley Meek had 8. Preston was 5 of 10 from the free throw line and had 3 threes in the first half of the game. Stay tuned. Second half coming up right after this.
KACA.
Ralph's Construction has been building quality homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston for years. Now they're breaking ground on Phase 3 and will have homes available again soon. However, now is the time to be planning exactly in the Phase 3 lots where you want to be and eventually call home. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Ralph's Construction can have a home ready for you before you know it. Remember, they have floor plans available, or they can build to suit a floor plan that you may desire. Ralph's Construction. Call today, 435-232-1837.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
In the fairy tale, the lion needed to have a thorn removed from his paw. So it is in real life. Every so often our tires pick up thorns and debris that need to be removed so that our world can keep going round. When it happens to you, think Motor Jungle. Motor Jungle can help you with all of your tire needs, whether you need a new set, your current tires need rotated, or to remove the occasional thorn. Motor Jungle is the go-to guy, tackling the jobs other mechanics turn down. Motor Jungle at the north end of State Street.
A proud member of the co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston, Mink Creek.
Well, the ball belongs to Century to start the second half, and coming down the floor, a foul called against Robertson for the Indians. It'll be her second as they get the ball inside to Smith, and Taylor Smith with a little reverse layup gets her first points of the game. So 23-14. Preston leads by 9 as they get their first possession here of the second half as Meek takes it over onto the right side. Knapp back into the game to start the second half with 3 fouls. Robertson has it down low, spins, and swings into the paint. That's no good. Bull pulls down the rebound, quickly back up into the front court for the Diamondbacks. Get it down low. That goes off the hands of Smith and out of bounds. It's a turnover, and the ball will come back over to Preston again. Not quite a minute gone here in the second half as Preston already locked up the conference title, 3-0 in the conference, trying to sweep conference play this year. They can do that with a victory tonight with a 9-point lead here over the Diamondbacks early in quarter number 3. Meek wants to drive, gets cut off. She'll come back around the screen. Pick and roll to Anderson. Great play for the layup. Amber cut to set the screen at the free throw line. Meek stopped behind the screen, and then Anderson rolled to the basket, and a perfect pass by Meek led to the basket. As it comes to Horsley, knocked away momentarily by Ward, and then it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Century. Preston back up by 11, 25-14. Indians average right at 45.5 points a game. Skip pass to Bull. Three-pointer from the left side, no. The long rebound comes off to Ward. 2-on-3. Riley will slow things up and let the offense catch up. Little crossover. Kicks it off in the corners. It goes to Meek. Meek holds it there behind the back dribble. Tries to go baseline. Her shot goes off the bottom of the backboard. And then it's tried to be controlled by Sandy, who dribbled the ball on the baseline, and that's out of bounds. So Preston will keep the ball. As Meek will bring it back in as she steps out of bounds to bring the ball in. Comes into Robertson. Knapp out top. Swing it to Ward. In the right corner it goes to Meek. Haley holds it up. Now she'll get it back out top to Ward again. Riley holds it there. Fakes right. Comes left. Flips the ball back to Robertson. Back to the top of the key to Knapp. Now over on the angle right as it comes back to Meek again. Preston just kind of working the clock here a little bit. Down low. Knapp, the little turnaround jumper is no good as Amber Anderson grabs the rebound neatly for the Indians. Back out top, Meek for 3. That's no good. High bouncing rebound. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Century, and it'll stay with the Indians again. So that's a couple of good shots by Preston. Neither of them would fall, but ball knocked out of bounds twice by Century, and Preston will keep possession. As Meek brings it in the base at the baseline, brings it in to the left side as it comes to Ward. Riley wants to go across the paint. Robertson bounces it down low to Knapp at the right block off the glass. No, as Bull steps in and grabs the rebound there for the Diamondbacks. Get it ahead to Smith. She also has 3 fouls in the game. Kind of messes up the dribble and now loses it. Sitting on her wallet, able to re-get control. Saves it on the floor, but she threw it to Ward. Riley all the way, makes the layup. First 2 points of the game for Ward gives Preston a 13-point lead. 5 minutes to play. Now Ward able to deflect the pass and take it away, and she's got another layup. 4 quick points by Riley Ward opens up a 15-point lead for the Indians. It's 29-14. As, again, another bad pass taken away. Here come the Indians. 3-on-1 as Meek gets it off to Robertson. Back to Knapp, 15-footer, no good. As the rebound is grabbed by Sandy. As she gets it off to Horsley. Back up into the front court, it comes to Evans. She'll stop in the right corner. Looks for somebody to give it to. Get it down low to Smith on the block. Swing it all the way back around to the left side. Bull for 3, no good. As the ball's loose, rolls right between the feet of Meek, picked up there by Horsley, and she has her shot blocked by Robertson. Get it back over to Evans on the angle right. Back down low off the hands of Horsley and out of bounds. What a defensive sequence for the Indians as they keep the ball out of the hoop. A couple of deflections and a steal, and then finally the ball knocked out of bounds. So Knapp will bring it in here for the Indians as, again, kind of half-hearted full-court pressure again for the Lady Diamondbacks, and they'll fall back out of it as Emmy Richards will stay with Ward as she gets across the timeline in the left corner. Robertson for 3. Needs a bounce high up in the air. No. Anderson with another good rebound. Kicks it back out top to Meek. Tries to force the pass down low. Look out as Bull with a big elbow just missed the chin of Ward. So Riley takes the ball away and puts it in for the layup. So Ward just says to herself, you're going to try to hit me with an elbow, I'll just take the ball, thank you. And gets the layup as the ball's poked away. It'll go to Century. Last touch by Meek along the sideline right in front of the Preston bench. 31-14, 3:35 to play in quarter number 3. Again, full court pressure by the Indians. Comes to Horsley. Gives it up toward the timeline. Ward steps in front of her, and that's a carryover. Good defense by Ward, reaching in, got a piece of the ball, and then Horsley had the ball take a big wild hop up over her shoulder, and when she put the dribble back on the floor again, it was a carryover violation and a turnover, and again the ball comes back over to the Indians. 3:25 to play in the quarter. Here's Riley, and Ward makes a 3. That's her first 3, and she has 8 quick points here in the third quarter. As Preston opens up a 20-point lead, 34-14. Into the front court, it comes to Richards. Richards down into the right corner, to the right elbow to Sandy. Kick it back outside, back to Horsley. Horsley holds it over her head, goes to Smith on the left side, get it back down low. As nice pass, get it down to Sandy for the little short jumper off the glass and in. Good pass by Smith to get it down to Sandy to make the hoop. Here's Robertson into the front court for the Indians. Shot no good as the rebound there going to be a held ball as Knapp had it and Bull reached in and tied her up and took the ball away. So we'll stay with the Indians and the inbounds pass. Several changes here for Preston as Knapp and Meek both leave. Swainston and Kuntz back into the game. As now they come over, officials call something against the Indians. Some type of a warning against the Preston bench. I didn't hear what it was for. So Ward will bring it in. She'll bring it in all the way out top of the key. It comes to Robertson. Puts the ball on the floor. Try to give it back to Anderson. Bad pass taken away. Horsley dribbles the length of the floor. Missed the layup. Enters Anderson to grab the rebound. She'll give it off to Kuntz. Here comes Emma, full speed up into the front court. Takes it down on the left side. Now she'll bring it back out top again as it comes back to Ward. 2:20 to play here in the third quarter. 34-16, Preston on top. In the left corner, it goes to Robertson. Back to Ward. Horsley comes out on her this time. Doesn't give her a look at that three, but she goes to Kuntz in the corner, and Emma drills her second three of the game. 37-16 as Preston goes up by 21, their biggest lead of the game. Smith in the backcourt. Dribbles through the double team as the ball comes loose, but it makes it to Horsley anyway, and a whistle and a timeout called by the Century bench. 1:54 to play here in the third quarter. Preston leading 37-16. Take a timeout, and we'll be right back right after this.
KACH.
Why just get a job when you can start an exciting career in healthcare? Franklin County Medical Center is now hiring. We are looking for talented people to join our team with multiple positions available across several departments. Day or night shifts, full or part-time. There's something for everyone. Make a difference in our community. Start a career at Franklin County Medical Center. We have competitive pay, referral bonuses, benefits including education assistance to help you advance your education and expand your career options. Find out more about what is available and apply at fcmc.org/careers.
KACH.
Well, the Indians leading 37-16 in tonight's game, also brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance. Remember, they offer competitive quotes, good pricing, so stop by and see them at 85 South State Street in Preston or give them a call at 852-2500. 37-16, Preston with their biggest lead, 21 points, 1:54 to play here in quarter number 3. Ball belongs to the Century Diamondbacks baseline front court as Horsley will bring it in. Looking, still looking, got to get it in as they just barely get it in as it comes inside to Sandy. And then it's a reach in and a hack from behind and a foul against the Indians. It's going to go on Robertson. It's going to be her third. So second team foul against the Indians. That's two Indians now with three fouls apiece, Robertson and Knapp. As the ball comes in to Horsley, chases it into the right-hand corner, holds it up there, looking for somebody to come to the ball. Good defense here by the Indians as they put on a man-to-man defense and a 5-second count as Ward able to keep Horsley from getting rid of the ball. Another turnover against the Diamondbacks. Good defense again by the Indians. They've been playing good, tough defense all night. As Ward has it in the backcourt. Soft pressure put on here again here by the Diamondbacks. Ward gets it up into the front court. Swainston has it in the left corner. Back out top it comes to Robertson. Crossover dribble, drives on Smith. Again comes back to Swainston in the left corner. She'll dribble it back out. Now give it back to Ward at the top of the key. 1:20 to play in the quarter. Get it down low to Robertson. Spins in the paint. Shoots over Smith. It's short. Smith has the rebound. Take it away and gets it to Richards, although the pass was behind her. And then tries to go to Horsley, and it goes right through her mitts and out of bounds. So the ball will come back to Preston with 1:08 to play in the quarter. Still 37-16 as Preston with a big quarter here to start the second half. Able to open the lead up as Robertson gets to the top of the key. Now she'll pull the ball back again. Into the corner goes to Ward, drives the baseline, down low to Anderson, off the glass and in. Amber now with 4 points, 39-16, Preston leading by 23. As up into the front court, here comes Horsley, gives it off to Richards. She stands in the left corner, tries to get away from Kuntz. She'll dribble across the top of the key, and it's knocked away by Kuntz, taken away by Ward. She runs past everybody down the floor for another layup. Riley's got 10 in the quarter, and Preston up 41-16, and a whistle down low as Swainston with the foul. So the foul will go against Reese. That'll be her second and third against the Indians as a team here in the half. 2 shots due here for Taylor Bowl. The first one is good, as that gives her a total of 4 in the game. Preston has outscored the Diamondbacks 18-5 here in the half, just in this quarter. Bowles' second free throw. She makes them both. She has 6 in the game. And she's 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 41-18. As here comes Robertson back up into the front court. Just 10 seconds left in the quarter. Swainston holds in the right corner. Back out to Robertson. Again, Preston doesn't know the clock again. Ward, a three to beat the clock. No good, as Bull has the rebound, but that's the way the quarter will end. So Preston outscores them 18-5 in the quarter and opens up a big lead as we head to the fourth. Preston up 41-18. Fourth quarter coming up. Brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. It's next.
KACH.
Webb Funeral Home, established in Preston in 1925, has served the needs of Franklin County families and their neighbors for several generations. Now in their modern new full-service facilities just off Highway 91 south of Preston, Webb Funeral Home continues to offer caring and professional services to all residents of the area in their time of need. Funeral directors Douglas Webb, Ron Smaley, and Jordan Webb, along with aftercare specialist Jody Rasmussen, thank you for your trust in them and welcome your questions and concerns anytime. A message from your friends at Webb Funeral Home.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Again, Century has the ball to start the fourth quarter, just like they did in the third, as they get it in, and it comes to Richards, top of the key. Again, has the ball poked away, and it's again picked up by Ward. Here comes Riley down the floor, another layup. She has 12 points, all in the second half, and it's 43-18. How good was the third quarter for the Indians where they scored 18 points? We'll tell you here in just a second as Keisha Knapp steps in front to intercept the ball. Give it to Meek as it comes to Kuntz. Back to Knapp. He loses the glass inside. That's no good. Bull has that rebound, and she'll give it off to Richards back up to the front court. For Preston, they had 18 points in the third quarter. Through three quarters, Century tonight only has 18 points total, as again the Indians take the ball away, and it's Kuntz back up into the front court. Give it to Meek, top of the key. Haley wants to drive, gives it back over to Kuntz on the angle right. Swainston at the free throw line, back to Meek. She stands in three-point range on the left side, won't take the shot, and she brings it back up to the top of the key. Preston 5 points away from invoking the mercy rule here in the fourth quarter. As it comes back to Meek. She wants to drive, gets into the paint, and Bull reaches in, strips it away, taken away as they get it over to Richards. Crisscross up into the front court, comes up driving all the way, shoots over Knapp. It's off the side of the board. Keisha's got the rebound there for the Indians as she'll hand it back to Ward. Up in the front court to Meek. Get it down low as the pass makes it to Swainston. Kick it back out to Kuntz. Her two-point shot is no good. Meek's got the rebound. Reverse layup is in. Good hustle by Meek running the baseline to get the rebound and put it back up and in over her shoulder. 45-18. Evans holds there. Now she wants to drive, goes around Ward, put it up. That's no good. Off the bottom of the rim. Knapp has it. Here comes Ward again, back up to the front court. Comes to Meek. She'll hold it there, give it back to Ward. Now back to Meek again on the angle right. Looking to go somewhere with the ball. She'll put the ball to the dribble. Now bring it back over, give it to Ward on the left side. Riley holds it there, back to the top of the key. Give it back to Swainston. Meek in the corner from 16 is good again. Meek's got a dozen, and it's 47-18, and again, timeout called here by the Diamondbacks. Third quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. They have this message for you. We'll be right back.
KACH.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
KACH.
They've allowed fewer than 20 points in a game. And with 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter here, they've only allowed 18 points to the Diamondbacks. And the first time the two teams met, Century only had 19 points in the game. So here we go. 5:17 to play, and Preston leading 47-18, and Century has the ball back in the backcourt. Preston pulls off the full court pressure, but they do pick the ball up as it gets to the timeline. As it comes to Evans, back out top to Sandy. Sandy gives it off as it comes to Horsley, holds it up over her head on the angle right. Smith pops to the top, but Horsley goes to the right, and she goes to the basket. She's fouled, and the layup is no good. And the foul is going to go against Jadely Roberts just into the game. So Roberts picks up the foul, and Horsley will go to the line to shoot two as she was fouled on the drive and on the shot, and she's able to make the first. Makes it 47-19, and that is just the 6th point of the half for the Lady Diamondbacks, and the second one is good again. First 2 points of the game for Horsley as well, and it's 47-20. So here's Robertson back up into the front court for the Indians. Give it to Meek on the angle left. Give it back in the corner now as it goes to Robertson. Now back out top to Haley Meek again. Meek will give it off to Kuntz. Kuntz will come back to Roberts, top of the key. Tries to get it down low. Ball was deflected, picked up again by the Indians as Meek has it. Wants to drive baseline, flip it up, and it goes off the rim, and a foul here on the rebound as Haley comes out hobbling just a little bit as the foul is going to go on Reese Sweenston. That'll be her third. And we're going to get somebody in here to the game here for Haley Meek as she's going to come out as Brightly Harris, the freshman, comes in. Has no reason with the big lead and only 4 minutes to play as they go to a running clock here, I believe, to get Meek out of the game. No reason to have her in there trying to come back off that ankle injury as Harris trips and falls, and as she's going down, takes Horsley down with her. So Brightly Harris will draw the foul, the freshman, as she draws her first foul here in the game. And that's 6 against the Indians here in the half. Century has not committed a foul in this half, but they're not scoring any points either. As Bull has it in the corner, it goes down to Evans. She'll bring it back out, hold it there. Harris with good defense comes to Smith, across the top of the key. Bull for three from the corner, no good. Rebound is off, tapped by Harris. She tapped it to Kuntz, and here comes Emma back up in the front court. She'll hold it there, back out top. It comes to Robertson. Under 4 minutes to play in regulation as we go down to 3:50. Preston leading by 27. Kuntz, top of the key. Give it back to Roberts. Jadely gives it off on the angle left back to Robertson again. She'll bring it back to the top of the key. Comes back to Harris on the left side. Back to Robertson, a three-pointer. That's no good. As Swainston has the rebound, give it back to Kuntz. Wasn't sure what to do with it there for a minute, so she put it to the dribble and brought it back to the top of the key. As it comes back out top, back to Robertson again. Harris has it on the left side. Now back out top, back to Roberts. Swing it back over to Kuntz. Now back in the right corner as it comes back to Robertson. Clock runs down to 3:10 to play. As the Indians just letting the clock run basically at this point, and just trying to burn up time without shooting the ball with a 27-point lead. Which brings into question, of course, as we talked about last night, that the state of Utah again has approved a plan for a 35-second shot clock starting next year as Robertson goes up and she's fouled on the play. I saw on Twitter today that Idaho is considering one option. Instead of having a shot clock for all varsity games, they would institute a shot clock for state tournament play games only, which to me is a crazy idea. Why do you want to change the rules on the teams when they get to state? As Michaela Robertson's first free throw is no good. I mean, if you're going to have rules, keep them the same from the start of the season to the end. Robertson back to the free throw line again. Her second shot, that's no good. As tapped around. Smith has it, saves it on the floor. Comes to Horsley, quickly back up in the front court. 2:40 to play in regulation. Smith has it, tries to get it down low as she tried to throw the pass to Sandy, too far out in front of her and threw it out of bounds. So here tonight's game is brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, providing you the best care in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, 44 North 1st East in Preston. As the Indians get a new player onto the floor, that's Addie Romney on, making her second appearance of the year at the varsity level. And look out, as going down underneath under the basket, a little collision down there. It's Brightly Harris who gets up and trying to walk off the contact as the foul going to go against Libby Evans. That'll be her second. And Harris is going to go to the free throw line. But first she's going to take a little walk around here. And she got up gingerly and still walking a little gingerly on that left ankle. And now she says she's okay and gets the ball, and she's going to shoot her free throws. And the first one is no good. So Harris, who played a couple of minutes in the game against Century, was her only other appearance at the varsity level this year, as she makes that one. And it's 48-20. 2:25 to play. Here's Horsley up into the front court. Gives it off to Bull. Bad pass. Goes off of Bull's hands and out of bounds. So Preston has it again. As Romney, wearing number 13 here for the Indians, has it back up into the front court. Gives it to Harris. Swing it back out top to Swainston. Over on the right side as it comes back to Romney in the corner. Romney kind of trapped there for a minute, and she'll give it off to Kuntz. Kuntz brings it back to the top of the key as, again, just kind of letting the clock run as we go under 2 minutes to play. In fact, down to 1:50 as it comes back to Harris. Back to Kuntz on the right side. Holds it up, won't shoot that. Gives it back to Roberts at the top of the key. Roberts looks right, comes back left. She'll hand it back to Kuntz, who will now back the ball out once again as the clock runs down to 1:35. Preston leading by 28, and an offensive foul here as Swainston will draw a charge. That'll be for her fourth foul, and the ball will come back over to Century. 1:30 to play. As Preston with a 28-point lead, well on their way to completing the sweep of the conference games this year, and will also win their 7th in a row. As the shot goes off the side of the board, Brightly Harris runs it up into the front court. Now she'll slow it down. Give it back to Kuntz on the left side. Back out top to Roberts. Swing it back as Romney's going to take the three-point shot. That's no good. As Kuntz able to chase it down on the long rebound, and Preston gets it back with 1 minute to play here in regulation. Swainston gives it back to Romney. In the corner it goes to Kuntz. She'll shoot it from there. That's no good. As the rebound is off, taken down by Horsley. She'll push up the court. It's 2-on-3. She draws the contact and the foul, as the foul is going to go on Kuntz, and it'll be her second with 47 seconds to play. Actually, it's not. They call the foul on Roberts. So here comes Horsley to the free throw line, where she's 2 of 2 for tonight, for her only 2 points of the game so far, and she makes that one as well. So she has 3 in the game, makes it 48-21. Preston not only will win their 7th in a row, they'll go to 14-5 on the year. As the second free throw is no good by Horsley. It's her first miss tonight. As the ball's loose, they fall on it. It'll be held there, and Century wants a timeout with 44 seconds left. As we'll take a timeout with them, we'll come back and have the final 44 seconds of the game coming up right after this.
KACH.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
KACH.
Fourth quarter brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. Remember, their compassionate staff will help you in your time of need. Call them at 852-0533 for Webb Funeral Home. You know them. You trust them. They're here to stay. So 44 seconds left. Preston leads by 27 in the game, 48-21. Just running out the clock here and playing out the string as it comes in, as it goes into Evans for Century in the corner. Bring it back out to Bull. Try to force the pass inside. Sandy has it. Pass back outside is dropped out of bounds by Evans, and it's going to come back to Preston with 34 seconds left. So Preston going to go 4-0 in the conference, and they'll be the top seed as Romney gets the ball up into the front court. They'll be the number 1 seed when the district tournament starts. I believe the opening game of the tournament is February 1st. Sandy takes the ball away, chases it up into the front court. They get it to Bull at the top of the key, try to get it inside to Smith, and she's fouled with 12 seconds left. As the foul is going to go on Swainston, and that's going to be 5 on her. So Reese fouls out as she will come out, and Keisha Knapp will come back in. Keisha had 3 fouls in the first half and hasn't had any here in the second half, and she'll come back in to play the final 12 seconds, and this will be a 1-and-1 here for Taylor Smith, who has only 2 points in the game here tonight. Now make it 3 as she makes the front end of the 1-and-1. It's quite a difference as compared to what she did the other night. She had 16 points against Pokey in their last game, and she was 6 of 14 from the free throw line. And this is just her second attempt here tonight, and she misses that. So she makes one of the 2. Preston has the rebound, get it up into the front court, and now just sit on the ball because you don't have to do anything more with it as the clock runs down to 2-1, and that's the way the game will end. So Preston with another impressive victory as they win it tonight by 26, 48-22 the final. The Indians improved their record to 14-5 on the year. They're 4-0 in conference play. They have a couple of games left before they get ready for the tournament where they will be the number 1 seed. Next, they go on the road next Tuesday night as they'll go to Burley from the rematch from the opening night loss that they suffered here to the hands of the Bobcats. Final score once again, Preston wins it 48-22. Stay tuned. The postgame show's coming up right after this. Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meats and produce and now preparing and selling sushi. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Dental Care, when you have an occasion where you need someone to take care of your teeth, call Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to take care of your car. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Liberty Mutual. And by Motor Jungle, they'll fix the cars that other mechanics will refuse to touch. Now, stay tuned for the postgame show, coming right up.
Franklin County Medical Center Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation Services is dedicated to helping you live your best life. We have trained professional staff to help you improve your athletic endurance and so much more. Whether you are recovering from injury or surgery or need some basic athletic training, we work hard to get you back to doing what you love most. Our speech pathologist can also assist with communication, language, or other speech issues. Learn more about our services at fcmc.org.
Here is a great idea for lunch today, or any day. Try the fresh buffet bar in the deli at Stokes Market in Preston, with a different theme every day, but enough variety that anyone can enjoy it any day. There's also the fresh salad bar, so you can mix and match your favorite salad fixins to create your very own best salad. Now that your mouth's watering, add one more thought: the convenience. Every item on the buffet is ready to eat now. The fresh buffet bar, another reason to shop, enjoy, save at Stokes Market in Preston.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Type.
Proud member of the Co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
As they win it 48.
We had no winner on Thursday morning in the KCH Money Magnet contest, but that's okay because there's one more chance for you to win.
Against the Lady Diamondbacks. Let me just punch that up right there to get rid of that. So 48-22 the final, as Preston improves their record on the year to 14-5. They go 4-0 in conference play, and they have two more games awaiting them before they open the district tournament here as the top seed, as they beat the Diamondbacks for the second time in a row. And it's only the third time that they've beaten Century going back to 2017. So Preston able to jump out to a lead early. Game kind of went back and forth a little bit in the first half. 4 lead changes, a couple of ties in the first quarter as well. But then once Preston got the lead, they really took off in the second quarter when they outscored the Diamondbacks 13-5 in the second quarter. And after that, never really looked back and certainly blew the game open in the third quarter when they outscored the Diamondbacks 18-6 in quarter number 3 and going on to the victory here this evening. So 48-22, Preston wins it, and we'll come back and look at the stats from the game coming up right after this.
KACH.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State in Preston.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, let's look at the stat sheet for tonight's game and look at the final stats brought to you by Naylor Insurance, with many options to serve you from home, health, life, and auto through Liberty Mutual. It's Naylor Insurance, 153 North State Street in Preston. For the Lady Diamondbacks tonight, Emma Richards played but did not score. Allison Horsley finished the game with 3 points. It was Libby Evans who had 5. Marissa Allen played but did not score. Taylor Smith was held to just 3 points in the game here tonight. Eliza Sandy had 6, and Taylor Bull finished with 6 as well. For the Diamondbacks, they were very good from the free throw line tonight. They were 9 of 13, and they made 1 3-pointer in the game. For the Indians,
It was Acacia Knapp who finished the game with 2. Riley Ward had a dozen, including a pair of threes. Amber Anderson had 4. Michaela Knapp Robertson had finished with 10 points tonight. Emma Coons had a total of 6, and Haley Meek had 12 in the game. Coons and Meek also with a pair of 3-pointers apiece, as Preston made 6 3-pointers in the game tonight, and they were 5 of 11 from the free throw line. So Preston wins at 48-22. Take our last break, come back with our Ralph's Construction Player of the Game next.
KACH.
Ralph's Construction has been building quality homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston for years. Now they're breaking ground on Phase 3 and will have homes available again soon. However, now is the time to be planning exactly in the Phase 3 lots where you want to be and eventually call home. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Ralph's Construction can have a home ready for you before you know it. Remember, they have floor plans available, or they can build to suit a floor plan that you may desire. Ralph's Construction. Call today, 435-232-1837.
In the fairy tale, the lion needed to have a thorn removed from his paw. So it is in real life. Every so often our tires pick up thorns and debris that need to be removed so that our world can keep going round. When it happens to you, think Motor Jungle. Motor Jungle can help you with all of your tire needs, whether you need a new set, your current tires need rotated, or to remove the occasional thorn. Motor Jungle is the go-to guy, tackling the jobs other mechanics turn down. Motor Jungle at the north end of State Street.
We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-3700.
KACH.
Well, time to name our Ralph's Construction Player of the Game. And tonight we're going to give the Player of the Game award to senior point guard Riley Ward, as she finished with a tied for the team high with 12 points tonight. She made a pair of threes in the game and was an absolute nuisance on defense this evening against the Lady Diamondbacks, as she had many steals and got her hands on all kinds of passes, deflected balls, steals, as she was just a pain, let's face it, in the offense for the Diamondbacks here this evening. So Riley Ward is our Ralph's Construction Player of the Game. Remember, it's Ralph's Construction building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. They're breaking ground on Phase 3 now, so it's the time to contact them about a lot or design options about a home that can be built for you. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. Well, coming up next for the Lady Indians, Tuesday night, they'll go back to Burley to face the Lady Diamondbacks, a team that beat them here at Preston Gym on the opening game of the season, as they'll get another shot at the Diamondbacks. With the win tonight, Preston goes to 14-5, 4-0 in conference play with a couple of games left in the regular season. That's going to wrap up our coverage for tonight. The executive producer of KACH Radio Sports is Val Cook. Our studio coordinator has been John Beverly. I'm Dan Hubbard, wishing you a very pleasant weekend as we remind you of the final score. Once again, Preston wins it by the final score of 48-22. Have a good weekend, everybody, and good night from here at Preston High School.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.